Hi guys, it's Sophie from Just Fabrics, and today we're going to show you how to make a reusable Christmas cracker. This is a great sustainable way to have crackers for your Christmas table. For this make you will need two contrasting fabrics. We're using Festive Robin Rouge and Festive Skies Navy. You'll also need webbing, some decorative ribbon, some velcro, some pins, tape measure, tailor's chalk, some scissors and your sewing machine. First, you'll need to cut out two squares, one 8.5 inches by 7.5 inches and one 8.5 inches by 8.5 inches. These will be your liners to your crackers. So you'll now have two pieces of the lining fabric, one of them 8.5 by 8.5 inches and one of them 7.5 by 8.5 inches. And you want to do the same now with the face fabric. So now you need to cut out your webbing. Ideally it'll be quite strong and about 2.5 inches wide, and you'll want to cut out two lengths which are 7.5 inches and two lengths which are 6.5 inches. So now you need to take the larger piece of your lining fabric and turn it right side down, and you want to pin one piece of webbing 1/2 inch from the bottom and each side. And the next piece of webbing should be about 3 inches up from here. And then you want to stitch on each end to secure the webbing in place. Now you're going to decorate the outside of your cracker. You want to make sure that you only decorate the outer parts, because these are the parts that you're going to be able to see once the cracker is folded up like this and scrunched in the middle. So if you use your inner piece and lay out the lining so that you can see, you want to roughly decorate the bits that you can see where the webbing is. So we're going to just put some ribbons across and make sure that it's just the same length as the fabric pieces you've chosen. You now want to pin these in place and stitch them on. So now that you've secured the ribbon to your outer piece of fabric, you're going to attach these two pieces together. So if you take the wider side and make sure that those are lined up and put your right sides together. And we're going to pin along all the edges and stitch them and leave that wider side open. So now that you've stitched it all together, you can just clip the corners of the bottom sides to make it neater when you turn it the right side out. Now you've turned your cracker the right way out, we just need to finish this raw edge, and all you need to do is turn each side in like so and pin along the edge, and then we'll stitch it. Now you've stitched the top, what we're going to do is take some velcro. We're going to take some, it is self-adhesive velcro, but I would suggest using sew-on because it's going to be more sturdy when you're pulling the crackers apart. And we're going to use this, but we're going to cut it down the middle to make it narrower. So you want to take the piece of velcro and you're going to put it on the inside, on the top side of your fabric so it sticks to the lining. Or alternatively, if you're using sew-on velcro, stitch along the top. So now that you've got the velcro in place, you can use some pins or clips to make the tube shape for your cracker. And then what you're going to do is hand sew along the sides to form the tube. Now you need to repeat the steps for the smaller pieces. The key thing to remember with this one is that the velcro is going to be on the outside of the cracker this time, so we need to make sure that the webbing and the ribbon is far enough down from the top so that the velcro can sit on the outside. So for this piece, we're using sew-on velcro, so we'll do the same again and cut it down the middle so that it's narrow. Once you've folded in your edge of this one, we're going to sew the Velcro onto the outside. So you can take your pins out and stitch it all at once. So if you put the pins through the folded down edge and the Velcro, and then we can stitch it all together. Now you've stitched on the Velcro, you need to do the same as the other one and fold it over and pin it in place. Make sure the inner side slots neatly into the other side, and then you can hand stitch along the top line. So now you're ready to decorate your crackers with more ribbon. So we're going to tie them around the middles like this. So you can either use the same ribbon that you've used to decorate with, or you can choose something different, as long as you cut them long enough so that you can tie them into a knot or a bow on one side. So you've now got your finished cracker, and the nice thing is you can refill these with anything you like year after year. Thanks for watching, we hope you enjoyed that make, and you can find lots more how-tos on the website as well as all of our craft fabrics and our Christmas fabrics.